Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Got Jack to my left, helping me out tonight as usual. Thanks for your help, Jack. And I see everyone in the chat. Thanks so much for your support, guys. Fuck, it means heaps, eh? Fucking mad cunts, man. That's fucking volumes to me. I had a bit of a tough week, as if you know, and you've all been there one way or another. I fucking appreciate it. I really fucking do, man. It means heaps to me, okay? Thank you. Now let's have a fucking mad night, motherfuckers. If you got beers, if you got alcohol, drink it. If you got some weed or some medical, smoke it. Fucking let's have a bong. We got fucking Mick Wilson. We got fucking Woodsy, you fucking legend, you mad cunt. Let's go to the top so I don't forget anyone. I just want to
about to say, can I just quickly shout out the whole fucking chat? Because you guys have been going hard for the last 25 minutes that I've been sitting here watching news on StreamYard.
You're the legends, eh? I really appreciate it. So, Wizard King, you fucking legend. Kamal Abdu Ahmed Romits, I want you to come in tonight, mate. It's all good, bro. I've got no beef with you, mate. Come back. It's all good. Wild Bull Bar, Budley.
Yeah.
Aussie Chick, Anna. Thanks, mate. Aussie Frost King, much love, brother. 420 AU Falcon, you fucking legend. Catherine, thanks, mate. See this, Jay, mate. Woodsy. Hang on a sec, my daughter's just... Warzone BR. Fuck yeah, cheers, brother. Gunja King, Roman. Appreciate you, bro. Just want to go through everyone. Oh, fuck, going off in here. That's awesome. Fuck, you can awesome. I just don't want to miss anyone, man. You know, he's made the effort to fucking come here. I want to make sure I say good day. Dribble up 4x4 adventures. Fuck. Thanks, bro.
Do what you got to do.
Fairgrove Freestyles. Talking to you earlier, man. What's up? Gunja King there. Mrs. Jack Ash. I know she's in the background. We appreciate her. Fucking trying to get through everyone, man. Thanks for coming, guys. Fucking awesome, bro. I've never had this straight away. Straight Jacket. Have one with hands. Mick Wilson. Fucking legends. I see you. Thanks heaps, guys. Mick, DK. Thanks today, mate. I saw that message for mine and my missus' anniversary. Cheers, brother. McSteamy Kettle Face. Fucking 420 AU Falcon, bro. I'll give you a spanner, mate. But I've got to go back into fucking. I've got to go back into YouTube to do that. Jeff X in exile. Thanks for coming, man. I was on Jeff's panel today over in America. He's got a very similar view to us guys. His main topic is men's mental health and things along those lines. But everything is also included. So Jeff, put your link up. He hasn't got a spanner. Can somebody get Jeff's link and put it in the comments, mate? Make sure you sub up and go over there. I mean, Jack spent a bit of time with him today. Awesome. It was awesome crew. Van Dan Escobar, you mad cunt. I see ya. Fucking legend. Aussie Frost King, brother. I thought you out as well. G'day, just us and Jack watching the footy. Pop back in later, mate. No fucking worries. McSteamy, McMetalface, Catherine, the Asfish. Fuck, Ramo's Adventure. I see you, brother. You out there fucking catching those big fucking lions, mate. Big lions, bro. And they're into those fucking, that line. 20-pound little Barbie rod, bro. Bringing in those big tunas, you mad cunt. Work for Nature 420. G'day, brother. See this? Mick, Ramo. Fucking going backwards. Fuck. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you being here. Right. What are we going to talk about? First of all, Oz Legend. I feel sorry for the poor bastard. Apparently, he mocked me or somewhere. I don't give a fuck, bro. You can't hurt my feelings. I don't want him to feel like he's ostracized. He's deleted his channel, mate. Come back. Come in. Get in the comments. It's all right. We all make mistakes, mate. I'm not going to hold it against you. I don't want anyone ostracized. We just want to love you, but get in the fucking comments. Okay?
Talking about making
I'll talk to you later.
Mistakes, if Oz Legends is listening, the whole thing with that tag this morning was a mistake, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, when you said that Oz Legend was a coward, that was just pure. When I went back to the description and looked at that, brother, just the way it worked out, that was not intentional, okay, mate? I want you to come back. I won't lie. I don't give a fuck, bro. You can't hurt me, mate. Everyone fucks up, you know. Bex Bash from Canada. Hey, how you going? Thanks for coming. Well, I was going to talk a bit about mateship, mate, and what mateship really means to people. The optics are high. What's going on? These are from the stream I was on today. Thanks for coming, guys. I appreciate you. And it's early in the morning for them, guys, 2, 3 or something like that. Yeah, so I was going to talk about mateship and what that means to you and me and everybody else, and then how there's different degrees of it. When you got mates and people, say, oh, I've got mad mates. We go to the pub and we catch up and we fucking drink. We might go and have a barbecue. We fucking high five at work in the morning. But then there's levels of mateship, right? There's levels of it. And then you have mates, and then you've got to bring in, where does loyalty? Where does loyalty come into the word with mateship? And how does loyalty affect being a fucking mate? I don't want to get too deep, but I thought just some of these things, just want some people to think about that. People think that they're your mates, bro, but they'll manipulate you and they'll fucking do things like that. That's not mateship, bro. Okay, you want somebody that was, hey, Matt, thanks for coming. I see you there, bro. Jezza Clink, I see you there, bro. Thanks for coming in. True mateship is like, I ring you at 3 o'clock in the morning and you live on the other side of town and I fucking need you fucking crook, but you're like, 3 o'clock, cunt. Oh, bro, I can't miss this. And because it's, to me, that's not mateship. You're just an acquaintance, really, because this is where the loyalty comes into it. Being a mate, it comes with responsibilities. I hate to say it that way, but this is where the way we're breaking the fucking thing down, right? Okay, and those responsibilities, loyalty means that you've got to be there for them. Not at the drop of a fucking hat all the time, but you know what I mean. You got all those big calls. You start to look at, right, does this person really fucking, does he really appreciate my fucking mateship back? Especially, I'm just saying this shit because I see the way some of the young fellas are affected on the internet, and it fucking sucks, man. And you can just break through that bullshit by just applying a few principles just to when you want to fucking befriend somebody, right? And then you have courage and integrity, okay? Courage comes up to being that fucking dude, right? When you think, fuck, I don't want to call that out because I'm going to look like a fucking dickhead, man. But you got to stand on the high moral ground. That's what fucking being a real man is, bro. All right? His mate is doing those calls going, oi, don't fucking talk like that. Don't fucking talk shit about that chick over there. That's old mate's fucking woman, cunt. In the middle of the party and fucking fault correcting that cocksucker right there and then because he's your fucking mate and you don't want him to fucking look like a dickhead, but you're going to call him out, man. That's what courage within your mateship is, right? I'm just trying to show you these principles that I take them fucking seriously, dude. I really do. I apply this shit to my fucking friendship. When you got me as a mate, you got me fucking coming at you with everything, bro. I love you, and all this stuff that comes, it's what's going through my fucking head. And then when you get to this level, then you've got true mates. And then you're starting to get up into that ANZAC, brother. ANZAC diggers, ANZAC friends, that fucking bond of what true mateship is. Okay? All right. I'm feeling like I'm on my high horse and I'm fucking preaching to the bloody fucking, to this choir, you know what's going on. I'm getting a bit worked up, but I take that shit serious. I just want you guys to think about it when I fucking say that. And then the integrity part, that's what you have, really, as a man, isn't it? What do you have when you stand up in front of another fucking man? What do you got?
Can I just say, just to...
you can say whatever the fuck you want, hook in, bro.
Just a pick for you, brother. Can we talk about being in a boys' home, Like, what that really means to you and what it was like. Talk about loyalty and friendship and...
Right. That's it. See, I took it that serious because I did, mate. I had men under my command that looked to me for guidance to bring them back home within a fucking war zone, right? But it wasn't just because I was their leader. We had true friendship. I respected them so much that they would crawl over broken glass made into hell for me. If I said jump, they just jumped. They didn't even ask how high. They just jumped as high as they fucking could, right? Because of the bond that we had together. And that drive of making sure that not one thing happened to their morale. I made sure that they were fucking fed right, that they fucking slept right, that they're watered right, and just having that fucking, I don't know, it's like you would die for these cunts, bond. You'd do anything for them, fucking. You'd do anything for these lads. And I'd do anything for you. And you're demonstrating it by doing the actions that you're doing side by side every fucking day. And having that responsibility of those lads under my command and to bring them home, bro, without being hurt. Okay, one guy I had to stitch up, and it wasn't a bad job too by you. If you go to my community page, you can see the photo of my fucking handiwork. But other than that, fair flesh wound, you know. And then you come back, and then that bond, when you get back, then you realise you're at this level of, right, fuck, this is what it's truly to have somebody that's got you back no matter what. Whether I'm sick, the wife's sick, doesn't matter if I'm fucking in Sydney or Brisbane. Like, you know, I've had my mates help me in Melbourne, mate. It's just, I don't know what I'm trying to fucking say here, but I'm just in the moment, and it just means a lot to me. It just means a lot to me, and I just want you guys, when you're thinking about this, apply that to your mates, and step it up. You know, it's just going to make your life fucking better, I reckon. Put up that other comment from Jeff. Put up the please, mate. Sorry, I didn't mean to be bossy there, mate. Can you put up? How do you know when you've found it true, mate? Jeff, that's a really good question, mate.
Spud did just answer that perfectly, though.
Spud did, and Gen X, a true mate will push your hemorrhoids in for you at work. Fuck, bro, mate. I actually busted my asshole on the side of a mountain in a stretcher carrying blue hemorrhoids out my fucking asshole, as big as my fucking thumb. It was the most painful thing in my life. Felt like someone shoved a fucking knife up my ass. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I don't know. But yeah, that's a good point. They didn't push my hemorrhoids back in, but they were ready to. Now, I reckon the way you find a true mate, bro, is nothing's hard for them. You know, nothing's ever hard for that person when you ask them for a favour or to do something or to be somewhere, or can you do that? You just get that feeling that this, they're there for me. You know, until they're not, and then right? I mean, that's your own journey to find that out and to apply those principles to what I was talking about to your friendship, and but I'm not trying to break it down and say, oh, I've got a friend now, I've got to do this and I've got to do that, but I'm just saying it's just principles to think about. When I was teaching young men, how to bond when they're looking at strangers for the first time, right? That's a fucking good question, Jeff. I mean, what do you guys? Come on, there must be one person here in the chat that's not subscribed. Please go do it. Thanks, Woodsy. Bugin the Beats Hope is doing well. I did see your email, bro, and yes, that question, I'll answer you back. Sorry, mate. Fucking oath, Woodsy, up the lads and ladettes. Yeah. Yeah, so fucking, 51 in the house. That's awesome. True mateship means love. Mate, that's exactly right. Mate, true mateship means love. God, you do. They're fucking family, aren't they? Some of my best mates aren't blood. My family ain't blood, Some of my blood fucking nutcases. Please,
the moderator that keep adjusting the settings in chat, can you please stop it? We don't need any settings in the chat, okay? Just please stop it. I don't know who it is, but cut it out.
Yeah. Thanks for help. I know you're trying to help. Thanks, but we got it. Matt, Riccardi, how you going, mate? Chris Esperon. Hey, bruv. I know you're coming up to Brisbane in another week or two, bro. So I'll be looking forward to that. Mateship is standing by you, mate. That's right, man. So I feel sorry for Oz Legend 420. I really do. He's out there. The chats that he sent, mate, really, I don't want to see a young fella like that. He shouldn't be feeling ostracized like that and feeling like he's a coward or whatever the fuck he said in that, because he's not, mate. He needs to come back and just calm his jets and enjoy the grief, enjoy the community. Yeah, so
everything you've done, Chris, what would you say the limitation to brotherhood is?
What is a limitation?
To brotherhood.
Trust, straight away.
Yeah.
Hey, Asfish, Claire, thanks for popping in. Yeah, I trust straight up. If you don't have that element of trust, like straight up, like, I used to ask the guys on the first night they got to Kapuka. I'd be like, look to the guy to your right. They've never seen these dudes. They've been on the bus with them for 4 fucking hours. You know what I mean? They have to stand in the room with attention. You got this fucking ugly fucking mug like me yelling in your fucking face, telling you ain't shit. You're not a soldier's arsehole and all the rest of it. So you're like, and then I say, to that guy to the right, who would trust him? If you had a fucking brand new baby right now at home with your wife and you had fucking $5,000 in your wallet, and you have to leave the house. Would you trust that motherfucker with your wallet and your baby? And most of them are like, they know they should say yes because they're standing in an army like corridor, but they're like, oh, not really. I don't know who the fuck this cunt is. And then 3 weeks later, I ask them the same question, and they're like, of course, I'd empty my whole fucking deposit box on there, and I'd trust this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Because it's the trust that they've built through there, only in that 3 weeks, to the point where they feel like blood. Trust and respect, Jeff. Fucking oath, bro. Yeah, fucking oath. What's that?
What's a Darwin Award?
Darwin Award. Jack only learnt what a Darwin Award was today. Tell me, if people in the chat know what a Darwin Award is, knowing that Darwin, I think it's Charles Darwin, was about survival of the fittest. So you can imagine when you do something stupid, like if you're a Taliban commander and you have an RPG and you're not too sure whether the rocket's in properly or not, so you fucking tap it on the ground and make sure you fucking push the rocket back in. But with an RPG, that pinhead gets pushed in, it sets off the primer and detonates the fucking high explosive and then deletes himself. That's a fucking Darwin Award right there, because survival, he's just getting rid of the shit gene pool, the low hanging fruit. So you've heard of that shit? Have you heard of Darwin Awards or what? Amateur aquatic addiction. That's a fucking cool fucking name.
The other thing I've got, Chris, is fogging. We're talking about when you're taking that tablet.
Oh, I think. Yeah, we're talking about because I got contacted by some other former vets this week, and here we go. Woodsy, there's after Woodsy. Yeah, so what's up? You earned a Darwin Award, boy. Fucking up big time. Yeah. Hey Jeff, how you going, brother? Thanks for popping in, my man. There's a few people here. I need to span her up. I have to get on YouTube and sort that out. Yeah, but my last real mate I met you for drank himself to Sean David Roberts. That's fucked, bro. Rest in peace, brother. Rest in peace. Yeah. Okay. So when you go on into really hot tropical areas, or you go overseas or deployment areas, you got to take this hardcore antibiotic called doxycycline. It's like an S4 and S1 drug. It's no good. And they're popped out of the blister packet too, and they're in big bowls, right? And every time we're meant to have two, I caught you on Jeff's. I'm an Aussie subbed up. Let's go. Yeah, cheers, brother. Another Aussie over there. I didn't know that. You should have said something, mate. Yeah, so fucking, yeah. So you got this sign saying, make sure you take one of these tablets, with every fucking meal, man. Because what it's meant to do is if you get some sort of mosquito-borne disease like malaria, Ross River fucking virus, fucking dengue, fucking this, whatever ones they have, it's meant to contain that virus into your kidneys for the amount of your deployment. And then when you get home from that deployment or that operation, you go into another fucking lot of medication for 21 days. It's called Premalquin or something like that. And then what that does, it takes the disease or whatever the fucking shit that you might have got from the mosquitoes out of your kidneys, and you slowly urinate it out of your body over that 3 weeks with this other medication. But fucking, I don't know. I've done doxycycline for my skin. It's fucked up on shit and couldn't take it. Yeah, mate, it's heavy. And you're just taking that for the first time, mate. It makes me photosensitive. So when I used to take it, I'd walk outside in the morning, get on patrol, and you fucking can't even, you got dark sunnies on you, like, what the fuck? Why? It feels, like I've just been born again in the fucking sun, bruh. You're like, what the fuck? And also, it fucked with my head. Every night, I was in the jungle, and I'm dreaming of fucking, 20, 30-foot spiders coming out of the jungle, grabbing me out of my sleeping bag and fucking eating me and, fully in their mouth going, ah! And I've been like, every night, I'm like, what the fuck is with this shit? As soon as I stopped taking doxycycline, those fucking weird dreams stopped, and I wasn't photosensitive anymore. And I was like, fuck, Fucking thank you, whoever subbed, and congrats, Sergeant 401. Holy fucking shit. Wow, I didn't expect that. Holy shit. Thanks, people.
Yeah.
Much, I appreciate that. I must have picked up fucking... Huh?
We got 40 likes already on this too.
Oh, man, I appreciate you guys. Hey, thanks for being here, guys, and thanks for taking the time to fucking comment and like and shit, man. It means heaps to me. It's awesome. I just love the support. And now, like I said, I've spent a couple of hours on Jeff's panel this afternoon and had a good old chat. So I was trying to break the community out and bring more people that follow like-minded people over to our community to enjoy the fucking positivity. You know, because we don't like no negative over here. You start getting cocky or talking shit in the comments, the fuck out of here. You get up on panel and you start talking shit about some cunt, get the fuck out of here. We're not here for that shit. Fucking busts. No, that shit around here. So if you're having a beer, fucking, I got drunk last week, so I'm off it for a bit. But I'm about to have a fucking bucket, as you will know. I like to have a bucky. Helps me.
What was your favourite deployment, Sarge?
Hang on. I just want to talk about the doxycycline. Yeah, but I'll get to that. Keep that question, brother. Fuck the negative bullshit, Buggy and the beast. Yeah, bro. Fuck that. No time for that shit, man. You know. It's funny because I think of it as like a locker, year 8 girl netball team locker room shit. So, let's go over there and fucking win. We're going to go over here and cut ourselves. Get fucking out of here. Whatever.
Anyway.
Yeah, so the doxycycline, bro. But then if you get malaria or something and you get fucked up and you say you haven't been taking doxy, then you're stuck medical-wise, right? You sort of... So it's what do you do? And my soldiers are seeing me not take it, and I'm thinking, fuck, this is going to be a situation of where I say do as I say and not as I do. But I just said to the guys, I'm applying this, we've been here for a week and I haven't seen a fucking mosquito. Have you? No, well then I'm not fucking taking this shit because it's fucking with my head. You know what I mean? I'm a bucket man, 30 years now, 420 fucking AU Falcon bar. Woo! You're the first person that legit smokes buckets, mate, like me. I'm pausing right now. I'm going to have a fucking bucket with this cunt. Look at those. Having a bucket, brother. Here's my face. Look at those.
All right, boys. I use all in the chat. Pack them up. Let's get them lit.
Yeah, on. Get them, India. Fucking play like bucket man, mate. That's fucking mad.
Out of 400 subscribers, that's your first bucket man.
The first fucking bucket, mate. How good is that? Oh, about all you cunts? How many bucket people have you cunts met? They're fucking legends.
Oh, 19 more subscribers than we have at 420 live celebration.
What are you mad, cunt? How good is that? Imagine that. Anyway, so, all right, mate. You want me to jump up and have a chat, 100, and get 420 to check the video I showed? Yeah, I'm going to open up the panel for sure so we can all have a chat. I just wanted to talk some shit first. Just have a chat to you and let me just fucking, talk just some shit, I'm about to pack a bong. It's been 20 years since I had a bucket. I can't smoke them any other way. Anyway, I'll be dropping it in the sec chain, no worries. I'm going to let you come up. I just want to fucking tell a couple of stories, bro. Yes, I'll get a fucking couple of messages from a couple of mates on Facebook Messenger saying, hey, bro, we've been taking doxycycline, for 20 years. It's fucking with people's heads now, and you got to go to a psychiatrist and you can get like this with more payout and stuff. And I was like, I didn't take it. I was doing these ones. You know what I mean? Like, so, I didn't take that shit. So that's probably why I don't worry about it. But now we're getting told that doxycycline that we're meant to fucking take on operations, which I saw dudes just like robots every morning, every lunchtime, every dinner. I'm thinking, how the cunts are these walking around without getting sunburnt? They must be dreaming about fucking 50-foot lizards eating them up there. What the fuck? Don't know how they're doing it. But, yeah, so doxycycline and this is what they did too, is the fogging machines. Have you guys ever been in an area where they do fogging for mosquitoes? So where there's like in a tropical area where there might be like a high rainfall and there's the water gets stuck in spare tires and shit like that where mozzies love to breed. Well, they go around with these fogging machines. It's like a backpack that you got a high pressure spray that you spray for the weeds, but except they got this like suit on and a fucking mask, and they're like, I know it has an engine in there too, so it's like, I remember it's got like a brrr, and they're blowing it out. It brings out a fog, and they just fucking smother the place. You can't be in there. It's toxic as fuck. And it's just going down on where you sleep and all your fucking gear, mate. And this fog just lands and it kills all the larvae and shit. And I'm thinking, I do this every fucking morning. Why the fuck do we need to take doxy? You know what I mean? You're fucking fogging the fuck out of this joint. But it's leaving like a fucking like a paste, not a paste, like chalk, like a chalky residue on your shit, you know, on your fucking shit. But anyway, I was talking to Jack about doxycycline and how the boys were contacting me about going over, you might want to go and get that checked out. And I was like, no, I wasn't taking doxy, bro. Fuck that shit, man. It used to fuck with my eyes and that. So, yeah. And what did you ask me, Jack? What was that question you asked me before that, brother?
What was your
Mark
favourite?
Brothers, what the fuck? What the fuck, Mark?
No, and I'll definitely do that, bro.
Hey, big boy Kush. Thanks for popping in, brother. Appreciate you. Good to see you, man. Are we going to say, Jack?
Your favourite deployment?
My favourite deployment, 2012, my last deployment. It was because I got to go to every single spot in the war zone. So I got to go to where I worked with the special forces for 8 weeks in the it's called the Special Operations Task Group, where their headquarters was there. I was a big part of that. I rant sometimes, lads. If I offended anyone, I'm sorry. Unless it deserve it. Yeah. Everyone rants, brother. Yeah. So 2012, because I got to go everywhere where there's an Australian. Even further, I went down into some areas where the Brits were. I was up in where the Navy SEALs right up in near Tora Bora. So I got to see a lot of the war zone. I got to see a lot of the area. I got to see how the Apache pilots brought in for fucking support calls. I got to see how the medevac's were loaded and called in. I got to see how all the working parts, how it all got operated, where the call ends up, how the call gets loaded, how it gets to the pilots, how the pilots know what they're fucking doing, how that's all controlled. It's called commanding control. Seeing that, how all that worked in the background, man, and seeing fast air jets, we call jets fast air, how they're employed. You can be anywhere in Afghanistan in 25 fucking minutes, bro, dropping 500 pounders to 2,000 pounders right on your fucking head, man. It was just fucking mad, you know. And I spent a lot of time in the FOBs, you know, in the forward operating bases, mate. I spent a lot of time down there. Yeah, that's saw the most shit. That's what I saw, I seen after we fucking argued with these cunts, the Afghan National Police was leaving a patrol base called a forward operating base, Awali. And we've just been told there's going to be IEDs in the next 200 metres. We haven't had the engineers to come out here and clear that road. You know, don't fucking go. Wait till the morning. But these two cunts wanted to get to some fucking dinner in the village or some shit and left, mate. And then they drove out the gate, turned right, and then the FOB square, it's a 200-metre square, right? Brick walls. If you look at my community page, you see there's a photo of me standing with a yank in the fucking with a 50 cal machine gun pit, and I'm standing in front of a yellow sign that says no more respawns past this point. You know, for all the young fellas that are getting there for the first time playing COD, bro. You're not in COD now, cunt. You know, it's like just a slap in the fucking head just to make sure switch on when you fucking leave here, cunt. Not that I need it, but it's just a little bit of comedy too, bro. Anyway, that's where I was, that base. When you see that photo, that's where the fuck I was. I turned around, and they're in a Toyota Hilux, fuel cup Hilux. 200 metres, I turned right at the end of the fucking FOB, mate. Boom! They went over an IED. And it was fucking hectic as. And then being a part of that recovery, and the lad was A positive and I was A positive, so I'm fucking ripping blood out of my arm so we can give it to these poor cunts, you know. But he was fucking. The driver was dead. He fucking destroyed him. But I won't go into what the passengers' injuries were. I don't want to make anyone sick. But it was pretty fucked up. You know, it was pretty interesting. It's a pretty interesting time, and you know, part of that was pretty crazy. And you know, it was the time too. Just up the road, we had our worst blue on green a couple of boys were playing a game of cards, and 11 o'clock at night, and they were playing Texas Hold'em. And, it got down, it was 11 o'clock, so they got down to the last 4 lads, there was about 9 or 10 of them playing, the rest of the lads were sleeping, so there's 4 of them left. One of my soldiers was one of the lads dealing, and this fucking cocksucker, that's Afghan National Army, had been slipped through the cracks, and had been training with them for 9 months, so he fucking got the boys' trust, When they were at their most vulnerable playing cards, their weapon systems weren't even with them, bro. They were just sitting in some milk crates, fucking playing Texas Hold'em in the fucking dark, and this cunt put on a fucking full magazine, bro, and just shot straight at them. And thanks, mate. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's a cool accomplishment. I'm glad that happened with you. I'm glad that happened with everybody tonight, man, because it's all you guys doing the work for me. I appreciate it. So we all experience that together. That's fucking mad. Fuck yeah. Thanks, Matt. You're a fucking champion. Chain Matt fucking did that. I bet you. Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking Chain did that, brother. Fucking you're a legend, man. Chris, yeah. Yeah, so fucking green on blue, yeah, so we sprayed a full magazine of 7.62, 35 rounds, bro, from about 35, 40 metres away, straight into these cunts. Okay, so there's a guy sitting here, there's my young fella sitting here, and then 2 guys either side of him. This guy got shot in the heart, this guy got shot in the face, and the guy sitting opposite him got shot in the back of the head, and the front of his face ended up on my fucking digger. And then he reloaded and shot into the tent where the boys were sleeping. But they've heard the first mag go off, so lads are fucking jumping out of there. What the fuck is going on? And as they're jumping out, fuck, it's giving me fucking goosebumps from recalling this shit. When they were fucking jumping out of their fucking, out of their tents, they were jumping under a 8-ton trailer that's hard steel. And as the boys were jumping in there, another dude got shot in the elbow, another guy got his thumb blown off. Another guy took one to the side of the knee, and then this motherfucker dropped his gat, ran to the wall, jumped over the fucking wall, and disappeared into the village. And that's when we realised that the village really wasn't working with us, because he never left that village, and they fucking had him hid in that motherfucker. And we sent Ben Robert Smith, as you probably well know, RS, and another SAS lad, come and landed in the helicopter. He got a photo of this motherfucker because it just happened to be they'd come back from a night patrol earlier, 7 o'clock, and one of the boys was just filming them as they were walking in from their patrol, and he was like the second last guy and had him perfect, frame of him. So they took a picture of that, and he had that around his neck. They jumped the wall and ran down into the village, mate, to chase this cunt, find him, so we can fucking grot the motherfucker. If you know what that is, bro, look it up. Cut his throat out a real nasty way. He deserved it. And, but, mate, 3 weeks later, we're back at FOB TK, and they come back in the front gate, mate, with their heads down, man, tired as. They've been fucking searching for this cunt for 3 weeks. No good. Couldn't find him. It took us fucking another 2.5 years to find that cunt. But we fucking got him, bro. But this is what the shit they had to put up with, This is, most of our soldiers weren't killed, mate, in battle. Some were, but most of our soldiers were killed by the men they trained, mate, by who they called their fucking mates, right? Can you imagine how fucked that is? How we dealing with that shit? And you got a threat coming from the fucking inside as well. Fucked with your head, You fucked with your head. Fucked with their head, it's fucked. And then as a commander, you're like, you got to take this into consideration. So you start getting animosity towards the men you're training there. You're like being bitter with them. Oh, can my men come over here? Fuck no. One of your last two just killed fucking 4 of your cunts. Get the fuck over there. You fucking dog. Get the fuck, And we had that animosity, boom, as you can imagine. And you go back 10 steps because it's not their guys' fault. They really hate the Taliban and they want to fucking fight, but now you can't trust the cunts again, and there's a trust issue, and yeah, it's all fucked up. But if you have a look on my community page, you'll see the lads that died, and it says by blue on green, and those lads that you see blue on green were the lads that I'm talking about on my community page. I have their fucking faces up. I had the men that died on my deployments. I think there's 17 of them.
Ashley just
So
question, Sarge.
What's that?
Ashley just hit me with a really good question. She just said,
You froze up, Jack.
"Oh, fuck, piece of shit." Yeah.
Yep.
Well, yeah. She said, "Was there a moment when you stopped and looked at a place and thought it was beautiful, and then reality hit where you were and why you were there?"
That's a good question. Every fucking day, Ashley. Every fucking day. Afghanistan is beautiful. It's a beautiful place. If they could sort their shit out, they'd make so much money in tourism because there's no trees. It's be mad 4x4 and quad biking, dirt biking, in the winter time, snow, because they've got massive hills and they're all bald. There's no rocks or trees or stumps you can hit. So it'd be like an adventurous paradise. And you've got extreme rock climbing. You know what I mean? You set up a few gondolas and go up to the tops of the fucking mountains and ski down, bro. Afghanistan would be a mad place to go on a holiday if they fucking sorted their shit out. You know, and they grow good weed there too. So, but every day, you know, like while you want to have a mad adventure holiday, you know, you pick up some AK-47. You know, but I hope that's where they go. I really hope that for their country, bro. I really do. Like when I see them, I'm thinking these motherfuckers could just put their religion to the side. Do what Dubai did. Dubai's done it right. They put religion over here, they put politics over here, and tourism in the center.
So when you say it's a beautiful country, what would you compare it to, like Australia and our beautiful scenery? Like,
only people who will understand who've seen mountains. It's the mountains, Jack. I've never seen mountains before. I thought the Glasshouse Mountains, Bubba, and I've been up at Perisher. You know, I've seen what Australia's best got to offer. I've seen some mad escarpments up, you know, up in Tully, in the back of, you know, Cairns, and I've seen up the back of Sunshine Coast, up in Canungra. I've been to the Blue Mountains and seen the fucking Three Sisters and all that shit, that steep train. I've been down on Great Ocean Road, and it's beautiful. It's all fucking beautiful. But mountains, bro, like 20,000 foot mountains, and it's fucking 40 degrees, and you're seeing snow on the top of these mountains, and it's just pure granite. So it's like it's hard rock, and oh man, it's just it just blew my mind every day. It's only when you can see them. Not every day you can see them because it's dust but shithole. It just smell like oil. It's like, you take a big diarrhea shit, right, in your shitter, and then put your head in it. Put your head in as far as you can, and shut the fucking toilet over your head. And that gives you an idea of what you're smelling nearly every day. Unfortunately, they said in our 9-month deployment, we swallow the size of 2 fully grown Mars bar chocolates of shit we ingest, human shit.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So the thing that made me think of that question was, I seen a video the other day where, like, they use the Lion King reference, you know, like when Simba sees like the waterfall and stuff when he meets Timon and Pumbaa. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, like Matata, that bit. Yeah. And how he sees all that, and then like things change when he has to go back to reality. So that's what made me think of that question, like, because
I got a trip misses in other words.
No, well, it was a good question because it's true, mate. We'd be caught in all. You'd be sitting at the front gate ready to step off, and you'd be looking at a waterfall, mate, fucking 15 k's away up and it's just the glinting and the mountains caught your eye, and you're like, get fucked, that's glacial snow melt, mate, coming down that mountain. Oh, what are we doing? Fuck. You know, like you would be like that. It was a fucking beautiful place, man. It was a beautiful place, and I was lucky enough to get around. If you look at my community page, there's photos of me in the back of Chinooks and shit like that, man. You can see me. I've got taken photos of the tail gunner sitting on the back of the Chinook and shit, man. I got to see. What's that?
Oh, I've shown all of them. Yeah, they're fucking sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I've still got more. I've still got a whole hard drive of fucking shit I've got to put up. But yeah, you know. So I was lucky enough to see it from a height as well. So even though when you're driving around, you're flying around in Chinook, man, You sit there, mate, and my arsehole's going 50 cent, 5 cent, 50 cent, 5 cent, 50 cent, 5 cent, because it's like you're flying at about 2,000 feet, mate, and you're in a fucking school bus. You're just waiting for a fucking RPG to come flying up. They just take those motherfuckers out so easy. But to our credit, we have a fucking, while we're flying in a we call them school buses in a fucking Chinook, you have an Apache that's doing this around you. It's just pretty much going to fucking dare you to fire a rocket at this. Like, the fucking dare you, cunts, you know? And when you got an Apache with you, nobody fucks with you when there's an Apache. Yeah, so my second deployment in Afghanistan was my fucking best, because I did the most, I saw the most. I was up mountains. I was fucking dealing with fucking A&A blowing themselves up in cars. I was fucking dealing with fucking soldiers getting destroyed by the fucking green on blues. We were dealing with, I was dealing with suicide bomber watch, where my crew got stuck and we had to fucking guard the messes, mate, fully kitted up, round up the spout, fucking plates on, mate, telling us that there's going to be a suicide bomber running into the fucking mess to kill Australians, bro. You know, so I've got men on the entry and exit points, mate, looking for fucking some cunt who's about to run, 15 metres, they're going to wait and they're going to sprint inside these our mess halls. It's a double-edged sword. From the outside, they're rocket-proof. You can sit in there and have a feed and a drink, and you have rockets raining down on the roof, mate. Don't give a fuck. It's solid. They've got it right. The Aussies got that right, bro. But if you run in there with an explosive device and set it off inside, holy fuck, it's going to contain it, because it's so solid that if you set something off inside there, it's going to magnify it a million times, because it will contain the explosion. And we've been told, the suicide vest has been snuck onto the fob. We don't know who. This is the intelligence report we got, and they're like, "Goody, we're going to get your crew, mate. You're going to look at the entry and exits. We think you're the guy to take it up, to stop a guy to run into the mess, the suicide vest." So I had that pressure as well, and my soldiers, just on edge, man, just because they don't want to make a mistake. You make a mistake, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 Australians dead on your negligence and not stopping the cunt, So just think about that for a second, the pressure these lads have, and you got multiple men walking at you from different angles, and you're like going, Australians, you're going, fucking hold your IDs up, and you got your weapon in your shoulder, bro. It's not cool. It's not a cool position to be in. They don't fucking say you're going to be doing those types of jobs. And then you're stuck and you're in a mess, and I'm at a TK looking for a suicide bomber running into your fucking feed, hectic place, man. A fucking hectic place.
So what we might do is I've already made up another live stream for an open panel, and we might wrap this up so people can rewatch all your stories here.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Yep. So I want to get to the. Did you get to see or try any of the hash? No. Wizard King, I'm going to say this right now. In a war zone, bro, I want to be in my best mental mind, bro. And at that time, weed, alcohol, drugs of any kind, bro. No way, mate. I was drinking fucking water and eating clean, man. All of us were. You want to be like, you didn't really sleep. You're sleeping with one eye open. You know what I mean? While you're there, it's that's why we come back and we suffer hypervigilance, because your head's, the minute you get out of that C-130, boom, especially me as a leader, because I have these men. The men just got to worry about what they're doing. I've got to worry about these fucking 10 dudes. I've got to worry about their welfare. So my hypervigilance is just fucking at 100 the whole time, and then I'll come home, and my missus, and she's got her routine, and I'm putting the wheelie bins out, and I'm standing at the fucking front of my lawn looking, and I'm just still got hypervigilance on 100. Every car, everyone to fucking threat to me. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. So, no way, mate. No way in the world would I be on any type of substance in a war zone. No fucking way, bro. But I would have liked to have, like, you can't say that you won't. In Bougainville, bro, I saw big purple heads that was just growing in the jungle. The kids were coming up to us trying to swap us buds for cans of Coke. But that was back in 2001. Who's 100? Yeah, so keep your head on the swivel, bro. Mate, it's taken me since I've moved out into the bush. I moved into the bush, pretty much when I left the army, 2017, January. Someone asked in the comments, how long did I serve? I did 22 years, from 10th of October 1995 to, I think it's the 15th of January 2017. That was my service years. Yeah, so the hypervigilance, the hypervigilance was just, it's taken 5 years to fucking, but I went over 3 times. I went over more than what the average Australian soldier goes over. Maybe if you do a good 15-year career, you might get into a war zone if you serve between the years of 1999 and 2015, maybe once. I got over there. I got over there 3 times, bro. But I chased it hard. But I got over there 3 times. I'm a fucking army. I'm not gonna sit back in Australia. I want to fucking go over there, be amongst the fucking. You know what I'm saying? Loved it. I miss it every fucking day. I miss it. I miss being a leader, man. I miss being around the man. I miss the camaraderie. I miss the real man. I miss those lads. Not calling anyone any less of men because I've met fucking mad cunts here that would all be mad soldiers. A lot of you cunts would be fucking mad soldiers. I would love to fucking serve with you in another fucking planet, mate. We would have lined up and we would have been a mad crew. I can tell you that right now. All right, so do you want to hear me talk some more shit, or should we open up the stream and get everyone going off? What do you want to do? What do you reckon?
I'm booked in for 8:30. I can always change it, but
What's that? Sorry.
I've got the other one at the moment scheduled for 8:30. We can always change it. I just thought you might want to open the panel up shortly.
Yeah,
I've already made one ready to go for it.
Oh, link.
Oh yeah, there's already another whole live ready on your YouTube ready to go.
What for?
Because we'll end this one so you can have all your rewatches on this one, and I'll go open panel on the other one. I'll explain it to you backstage. I'll explain it to you backstage. It'll make more sense.
Okay. If something happened.
No, nothing bad. It'll help you. It's a good thing.
All right, as long as everyone comes over.
Yeah, I've got a link here now. I'll just post it.
So what am I in this one and open up a new one?
I'll wrap this up now, guys, and we'll catch you on the next one in about 20 seconds. We'll start it straight back up. We'll go open.
Straight up.
Beautiful.
Back over.